Today we're going to be determining the best and worst of Dunkin's muffins, bagels, and donuts, and ultimately determining what we believe to be their greatest item.
Now this is everything that they had available today, and of course we gotta kick things off with some donuts. Alright, now if you're a coffee drinker, you have to like this video and comment the word coffee, because I got a coffee today and I do not drink coffee nor like coffee. I did this just for you. Alright, do you wanna kick things off with just like these plain ones?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Alright. Get into it.
Who was going to Dunkin' and buying that donut?
2 out of 10.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 2 out of 10.
That is, I mean, that one is one you have to Dunkin' coffee.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's better than the other one.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'll give it a 4.5.
All right, let's do the chocolate ones. All right, so we have just the glazed chocolate cake donut. And then we've got, I guess they have a chocolate cake donut with frosting on it as well.
I believe they call it double chocolate.
Let's see which one's better. Now we're talking.
They do a chocolate cake donut so well.
I'm going like 6.5, maybe 7.
6.5 for me.
All right, let's see how it is with the frosting.
Less glaze than the other one. I think I prefer just the glaze.
I'm dropping down to a 6. Yep, surprisingly, like I love frosting, but surprisingly, I'm not choosing the frosting one. All right, let's do the pumpkin and maybe the blueberry cake donut.
Perfect.
All right, so here's the pumpkin. Of course, that is a seasonal offering, being that it is fall right now. And then this is the blueberry.
Let's start with pumpkin?
Yeah, let's do it.
Flavor.
Outstanding.
Flavor was an 8.5.
Yes.
Texture was like a 5.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 6.5.
I think I'm going 6.5.
Just because of the texture.
All right, let's do the blueberry cake.
All right, blueberry. How is that one so much better than every other one?
That is hands down the best of the group so far.
I'm going 9.
Wow, I'm going 8, but it's excellent.
Texture and flavor on point. We actually haven't done just the straight up original glazed donut, so let's do the original glaze and the cruller. All right, so original glazed donut. Of course, it can't hold up to Krispy Kreme's original glaze, but we'll see how it is today.
7.
5.5. Cruller. Sweet air. Surprisingly fun. Sticking with 5.5.
I'll go 6.
All right. Yeah, let's do the sticks.
Just a straight old-fashioned stick and a jelly stick.
All right, yeah. I was like, for a second, I was like, did we get 2 jelly sticks? So here's just the old-fashioned, and then the old-fashioned with jelly filling.
Let's start just with the straight
See
old-fashioned.
if we can see any more jelly. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I was gonna be disappointed for a second.
We found it.
All right. That is a Southern style biscuit.
I was gonna say that had a biscuit-like quality to it.
That's not a donut.
It's supremely boring,
Yeah.
but it's not bad. I'm just gonna give it a 5.
I think I'm gonna give it a 4.5. And I have to say Southern style biscuit because in other countries they call cookies biscuits.
Oh, yeah,
And so
yeah.
I'm trying to we'll have to put a picture on screen. All right, this one.
I can't believe how much I like that one.
It is so much better, infinitely better than the regular one. I'm going up to a 6.5.
I'll go to 7.5.
Wow, 7.5. That's pretty good.
Like I liked it that much. I actually liked the crispness of the exterior as well, with the softness of the interior.
Wow, yeah, that's like, it became so much better with the jam. All right, so now I've got to show them this apple fritter hole. Because look, it's shaped like a pumpkin, even though it's an apple fritter. That thing's so awesome.
Let's do the cake roll with this group.
Okay.
That one didn't fit into the box.
All right, how do you want to order? Oh, wait. I don't think this is the apple fritter. That's an apple-filled donut. Wow, look at this. I guess we don't have an apple fritter today because they gave us an apple-filled donut. All right,
let's do maple first.
Okay, and let me show them the maple.
I'm a little bummed about the apple fritter. We got excited thinking
Oh, look at that. They gave us an apple fritter.
Pumpkin-shaped apple fritter.
Oh well. All right. I love that one. I love that one so much.
9 out of 10.
I'm going 9. Yep. I'm right there with you.
It is the perfect maple product for me.
Wow, it's got that little bit of artificial maple flavor to it, or very artificial maple flavor to it, and I love everything about it.
It's great.
You know what that is?
That is a cinnamon raisin bagel
Yes!
with apple filling.
Dude, I can't believe it. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what is that flavor. I can't figure out what that flavor is, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a cinnamon raisin bagel.
Identical to a cinnamon raisin bagel. It was really good. I'm giving it an 8.
I'm gonna give it a 7. Like, it was good, but it wasn't great. But I cannot believe how they literally managed to make a donut taste exactly like a bagel.
I can't believe it.
That's funny.
That was very good.
Okay, now this is the coffee roll. Let me show them the bottom, I guess. Okay. That one's way better than the last one we had from Dunkin.
Yeah.
I'm going 7.5.
I'll go 7 on it.
That one's a really good one. But I think that out of the whole box and that additional donut, I'm going blueberry cake donut.
I think I'm going maple.
I totally understand. I think that one comes in second. But I love that blueberry cake donut. All right. Do you want me to do muffins next?
Yes, we'll come back to the donuts.
There are plenty more, trust me.
We have more donuts. We'll come back to them and officially determine what we believe to be the best Dunkin' donut. But right now, blueberry cake and maple frosted are in the lead.
Yes. Now we have 5 muffins, right?
Yes, I have one off to the side because, again, it did not fit in the box.
All right, I think we need to start with corn to give it a fighting chance because all the other ones are going to have so much more aggressive of a flavor to them.
I love a good corn muffin, though.
I know, me too. Where do we even start here?
Like you said, corn will be the start. I think maybe second we'll do the coffee cake.
Okay.
Nope, that's not the knife to cut that.
That's falling apart. We need a bread knife. Oh, that's got some nice streusel on it. Okay, let me show them the corn. We need some jalapeno cream cheese for that. That's what that needs. All right, but I'll show you the cinnamon one as well. That's the crumb topping. All right, do the corn?
The corn, yeah. It could use some butter.
Yes.
But it is amazing. I think I prefer it over a lot of like the very basic donuts.
It's everything I want out of a corn muffin.
8 out of 10.
Great flavor to it, 7.5. All right, let's see about the coffee one. But you are right. Warmed up with a little butter, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Nice and sweet.
Are the muffins going to take it over the donuts today?
That is a 9. Oh my gosh. What an outstanding muffin. A revelation.
Unbelievable. I think I'm going to agree with you on the 9.
9, wow. That is outstanding.
I thought it was going to be a little dry because of how much it crumbled apart there.
No, it was so good. All right, do you want to do chocolate chip?
Yeah, let's do chocolate chip and then blueberry.
Okay. They've got that nice, like, granulated sugar topping on there. I don't think I've ever had... No, I definitely have had their chocolate chip muffin.
At some point, but it's probably been a very long time.
Yeah, but I used to always get their blueberry and their pumpkin. Let's see how this is. Again, it's everything you want a chocolate chip muffin to be. Unfortunately, chocolate chip muffins just aren't my favorite muffins. And so I'm giving it an 8.
I think it's fine. 7.5 for me. It's still really good.
Mm-hmm. It's a great muffin. They do a great job with their moisture. Comment your favorite flavor of muffin. I am such a muffin person. All right, blueberry. I love it. 9.5.
I can't believe the fact that I think that the coffee cake muffin. I trust me. I cannot believe I'm about to say this. I think the coffee cake muffin was better. I'm giving that one an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah. And the coffee cake one is absolutely exceptional, but I absolutely love that. I would get that any day. Love it so much. So I'm just gonna. I've got to stick to my guns and go with 9.5.
It's brutal though because I do believe that a blueberry muffin is the goat of muffins.
It is. But that coffee one. Yeah.
Somehow that coffee cake blew me away today.
Yeah, it is amazing. But this pumpkin one usually has a glaze on top, and they did not put the glaze on it. But hopefully it is still as good as I remember it to be. The moisture level is unparalleled. Unparalleled. The pumpkin flavor is so aggressive. I think I'm going 8.5. No, maybe 8. I'll go 8.
I can't believe it. I'm going back up to a 9. It's unbelievable. But out of all of the muffins that we had today, which one are you awarding the winner?
Blueberry.
All right, for me, it's unbelievably the coffee cake.
Yeah, no, it is exceptional. I can totally understand why you would pick that one.
I gave that and the pumpkin the same score, but overall, I think that the coffee cake is the one I would go back to the most often and just blew me away the most today.
I understand. All right, that was a really fun round. So far, I'm saying that muffins over donuts from Dunkin', absolutely.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. We're gonna do bagels, but do you want to do the munchkins first?
Yeah. Why don't we do like some of the other donuts as well? We still have like 2 boxes of donuts.
Okay. Now these munchkins are obviously essentially the same as what we had in that first box, but smaller.
Do you have an extra?
Yes. But I guess we're gonna see if the smaller size makes any kind of impact into how much we enjoy it.
Does size make a difference, I guess? We have found in the past that it does for some foods.
Because you are getting more glaze for the amount of donut you get, you know?
Yeah. Well, I guess let's just go wild card. We'll pop all of them in, no particular order, and then we'll just like award our winner.
All right. Did you have both pumpkin?
I think I did.
Because I definitely had both original.
But I will say, you probably were. I think that was better because the pumpkin munchkin was not as good as the pumpkin donut, full-size donut. Surprisingly, it was a little bit drier. And then I think that I'm between the chocolate and the jelly. Surprisingly,
for me, I'm between the blueberry and the jelly. I don't think I have a winner between the two. Those are my favorites. But
we both put jelly in there, so let's go jelly. I think jelly munchkin wins.
All right, we'll go with that. But I still think out of all of the donuts, if we're putting those in the same category, the maple is still in my lead.
Okay. Do you want to do this box?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. We've got a half dozen donuts, and they are both. There's like 3 of the same flavor, but one's with sprinkles and one's without sprinkles.
Again, we told them we'll take one of everything, and they gave us the sprinkled and the non-sprinkled version of chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Let's start with chocolate. Go vanilla and strawberry.
Yeah, we'll see if sprinkles do make a difference for the different flavors. All right, let's just do the standard chocolate donut, and then we'll do the one with the sprinkles. All right, let's do it. 5, 6,
6.5.
I was saying it improves it. I'm going from a 5 to a 6.5. It improves it that much more. Wow. All right, let's do vanilla and then we'll do strawberry.
To be honest, I see that being a trend. I'm imagining that the sprinkles are always going to amplify it at least just a little bit.
We'll find out.
But we will find out.
Okay, now this is just regular vanilla frosting and then with the sprinkles. All right.
7.
6. I like that one so much more than the chocolate.
It has more flavor.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do this one.
I'm actually going to stick with my 7.
I'm going to stick with my 6. I think that the chocolate one is improved significantly from the sprinkles. The vanilla, not so much.
Yeah, I think it's just as good both ways.
Mm-hmm. All right, now strawberry sprinkle versus regular strawberry. This one I'm very interested to see.
Crumbs everywhere.
Yeah, this is definitely becoming one of the dirtier videos. All right, we'll stick with the whole original and sprinkled. I love this strawberry donut. I'm such a child, but I'm going 7.
I'm going 7.5. I liked it
so
more
much.
than the vanilla, which I think I gave for 7.
Yeah, okay.
Don't ask me how. That can jump from a 7.5 to a 9, but it did.
I'm going up to an 8.5. How in the world does the sprinkles make that much of a difference? But they do. I am going like that is definitely the best out of all of those.
Question, because we still have one more box of donuts. Does the strawberry, I think we both believe the strawberry sprinkle to be the best of that box.
Yep.
Does it compete with our number one choices?
It doesn't. I'm still going blueberry cake donut.
I think I'm switching to strawberry sprinkle above my maple.
Really?
Wow. The added texture and just how much flavor. I mean, the maple and the strawberry are equal in terms of flavor, but then you get the added texture of the sprinkles, and it's just something really fun and special that I could literally always go for.
I think so far right now, I've got like a ranking of like the 3. I'm going blueberry cake donut, I've got maple right underneath it, and I've got strawberry right underneath there. Strawberry with sprinkles.
Well, let's move on to bagels.
We've got bagels, but we also have a croissant and an English muffin, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Let's start with the English muffin.
Let's start with a toasted English muffin with butter.
A lot of butter. Oh yeah, that's nice. Now, we typically enjoy our bagels untoasted, and that's what we were in the mood for today, so we didn't toast them. However, English muffins always have to be toasted, in my opinion. It's an English muffin.
It's a 6 out of 10. That's the best I can give any English muffin.
I'm going to give it a 5.5, but I'm going to give the butter a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. The inclusion of that much butter made it stand out.
Go butter. I guess butter's in the lead right now.
I'll tell you right now, feels like a dry croissant.
Yeah, it does not seem very good. Should we put cream cheese on it?
Maybe.
Because this seems terrible. I'm going to take a bite while I put the cream cheese on it, just so I can rate it on its own.
We should say, no, we do not have all of Dunkin's breakfast sandwiches, because we are not doing an entire Dunkin' Donuts menu video, just everything that was behind the case.
You'll have to comment and let us know if you want to see us do that. Holy cow, that is the most flavorless croissant I have ever eaten in my life.
I'm actually surprised by how not great that is.
You'd expect it to at least taste like butter, you know? Just like slightly buttery, but it's not. Texturally, it's not as bad as it felt like it was going to be, though. Or it looked like it was going to be.
All right, let's see how it is with a spread.
Okay. Surprisingly not bad, not like the worst texture, but by far the worst flavored croissant I've ever eaten in my life. It probably has as little flavor as the peanut butter cup 1 bar that we had last week in the blind taste test video. I am going 4.
I'm going 4.5. Again, texturally fine, but I've never had a more flavorless croissant. You need that to be a breakfast sandwich for it to be worth it.
Shockingly flavorless. Okay.
Start with the plain bagel.
Okay.
And then we'll do the multi-grain after that.
You're at the advantage with the bread knife. Okay, this is the plain bagel. Yeah, we cut it. We cut it in half like that, and not the other way. We're gonna get ridiculed for that.
But I feel like we only did that because there are 2 of us here, and if you do the bagel top and the bagel bottom, especially for the sesame and the everything, we're gonna get vastly different experiences.
Exactly. That's a good point as well. I'm just gonna load up the cream cheese on both.
Yeah, so if you're wondering why, that is why.
We'll start off with the plain.
Yes,
again,
sir.
we know about the toasted, untoasted thing.
Is that the densest bagel you've ever eaten?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was in the mood for like the local bagel shops texture when they're untoasted because they're a little bit softer and like a little bit more bread-like. That is very stiff.
You got something on your nose. The thing about that, against other bagels that we've had, again, we eat bagels untoasted fairly regularly. Typically, you get a little bit more of an open structure in a bagel. Mm-hmm. That is dense.
Yeah.
Like there's no other word to describe it.
It felt like it had been sitting out for a while, so you'd have to toast it with butter. But I guess we do have to rate it. I'm giving it 4.5.
Yeah.
All right, multi-grain.
I'm going 6. I liked it significantly more.
So much better than the plain one.
Wow. Texturally and flavor, so much better.
The seeds in that, loved it.
Let's do sesame and then everything.
Okay. All right. The sesame bagel is one that I actually feel like we should have toasted because I have fond memories of the sesame bagel toasted with butter. That's my favorite way of eating a sesame bagel, is like just loaded with way too much butter. This looks like a great everything bagel. Look how much seasoning's on that.
I'll tell you what though, texturally, it's seeming a lot like the original, which is very dense.
Okay. All right, you said start with the sesame?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm
Okay.
just gonna wipe up real quick because I got cream cheese everywhere.
All right.
I am disappointed with Dunkin's bagels.
For anyone who's new here, I think we should explain the fact that we have had many, and I mean many, untoasted bagels on this channel, but none have felt as stale and dry as these.
Yeah, the regular subscribers, we're gonna need you guys to vouch for us.
Yeah,
We've eaten a lot of bagels
we need your help.
and a lot of untoasted bagels. These, Dunkin' is proving so far with their croissant and their bagels to really need them to be the vessel for a sandwich.
Yeah,
But they are not great standalone bagels. They're very dense.
let me show them this. Like, look, like my finger like almost like doesn't even like stay imprinted, like when I push it into it. It is hard. Yeah. All right, but let's keep making the sacrifice and making our way through these and rating them. Wait, what were we rating
Oh,
that at?
yeah.
I'm going back down to a 4.5.
I'm going to a 5.
Two and a half. That is the worst. Everything bagel is my favorite bagel. That is the worst everything bagel I've ever had.
3 out of 10 for me. I literally just ate an everything bagel the other day. That was 500 times better than that from the grocery store. I'm blown away right now.
We actually just had the Panera one last week, and that one was 100 times better than that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can't believe it. I'm blown away right now by just how poorly Dunkin' performed.
Especially how shocked we were and how unbelievable the muffins were.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we only have one more. We gotta power through it and give it a rating.
Okay. Let's see if they can do better with the sweet one.
I'm gonna cut these open if you want it as well.
Nope, I'm good. You want that? All right, you can use your own spoon there. All right. Now this is it's just cinnamon, right? Is it cinnamon raisin or just cinnamon?
Cinnamon raisin.
Oh yeah, there's raisins in there.
I have to make sure I can enjoy it as much as I possibly can.
Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. See if we can finish off stronger than we've made our way through.
Cinnamon raisin.
That was the best flavor of the bagels. The flavor stood out significantly. Like the everything bagel, the everything seasoning wasn't salty enough. It didn't have enough garlic and onion to it and stuff. That one had the right amount of cinnamon, the right amount of raisin. I like it. I think I'm going to give that my number 1, and I'm going to go with 5.5.
Texturally, nearly identical to all the other bagels.
Yes,
But as far as the flavor goes, leaps and bounds above it.
significantly better.
So I think, for me, it's tough between an overly buttered English muffin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the other items.
You still got something under.
Jeez, that's gonna have been in there the whole video. Anyways, yeah, I forgot about the other two items, but at the same time, the English muffin did have the advantage of having all of that butter like absorbed into it and all that stuff. And so I know that a lot of people will say, but it would have been so much better warmed up with butter. But so would the muffins. The muffins would have been better with butter and warmed up too, and they were still great. And so I'm gonna go ahead and say that so far the bagels are the worst items from Dunkin', but my favorite of the bagels themselves was definitely the cinnamon raisin.
Cinnamon raisin.
All right.
That's definitely the best of the Dunkin' bagels.
Now back to donuts. All right, so now we've got 2 Boston cream options here. We've got an actual Boston cream with chocolate, but they had one Boston cream that was decorated with vanilla frosting. And so I'm very interested to see what the heck that is like. Do you want to start with the Boston creams and then move away from there?
Let's do that. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to wipe up this though before we.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
But even eating that everything seasoning on its own, like I just had it on that piece of wax paper. It's not a great everything seasoning.
It's just poppy seeds, I feel. And like it tastes more like a poppy seed bagel, but like less flavorful
Like,
still.
Subtle garlic in there.
I guess let's see which one's better, the vanilla or the standard chocolate for the Boston cream. All right,
Chocolate, yeah. It's one of their better donuts. I'm going 7. 7.5.
All right,
Now let's try it with vanilla frosting.
isn't it crazy how much the chocolate does for that?
I was gonna say, it's proven to be a fact with their chocolate sprinkle versus the vanilla. And with that their vanilla frosting has more flavor than their chocolate.
I felt like that donut was a bit too one note for me. I'm going 5.5.
Well, I think I'm going 8. I loved it.
Oh wow, that's really funny. I love the fact that we feel like so different about that one. Okay, we've got 2 different jelly donuts, and you want to do those ones next to each other?
Let's do it.
We've got the powdered jelly donut, and then one that just has like just regular sugar on it, I guess.
Well, they gave us both, so they have to be slightly different.
All right. So here's the powdered one. So of course, just looks like a powdered donut with jelly inside. And then this one, which just has like the granulated sugar. This kind of feels like, no, never mind. I don't know.
Let's start with this one. 6.
I'm going 6.5 because that one was the lightest donut we had today. It was great texture.
Meh.
All right. I like the other one more. 5.5.
6.5. I like that one more.
Man, we are finishing off this video on very different notes.
I think we might want to address the fact that I don't think that we're going to come to an equal agreement at the end of this video on what the best Dunkin' product is. We're going to have different opinions.
Maybe on everything.
Because the muffin and so far the leading donut, we both have a difference in opinion.
All right, the last 2 is a lemon filled and the vanilla cream.
Which vanilla cream is what Keith gave the worst donut on the Dunkin' menu, I believe.
Keith from Try Guys, in case you don't watch that channel.
Yes, he gave the vanilla cream the worst donut. And I remember it being one of my favorites. So we're going to find out today.
All right, let's start with the lemon.
I said in the intro that we would be determining the best and worst of everything. That's the worst.
That I would classify that as Pine Sol.
Yeah.
Or something along like some kind of cleaner. It just tastes like lemon oil. It's terrible. I'm giving it a 2.
Yep. Maybe a 1.5.
I'm gonna go 2.
It is straight floor cleaner.
Wow. Terrible. Okay, vanilla cream. I'm a child and I love vanilla frosting. I'm going 6.5.
8.5.
Really?
I love that donut.
You know what? I'm going to go up to 7. Because I do love it. It's vanilla frosting, and I feel like I gave other things 6.5 that I feel like are not as good as that one. So I'm going to go 7.
I love that donut. Yes, I am a child. But it's just vanilla frosting in a powdered donut. It is great.
I guess what I'm determining from this whole experience, though, is that my love for blueberry and all things blueberry, I guess, is really holding true. Because I'm going the blueberry cake donut and the blueberry muffin.
And then the cinnamon raisin bagel. For you, right?
Yeah, I'm just going top items. I don't care at all about the bagels.
Okay, you have to pick an overall best and worst item on the entire, out of everything that we had. Only one of each. Go.
Blueberry muffin. I don't know at the bottom. It might be the lemon donut.
Okay, my bottom has got to be that plain bagel. I thought that was possibly the worst thing I've ever eaten from Dunkin'. The texture was just so atrocious, but you guys heard everything we had to say about that. And as far as my favorite item goes, I cannot believe I'm about to say this.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
The coffee cake muffin.
It's amazing.
In my opinion, is the best thing on the Dunkin' menu, at least based on what we had today.
Yep. I totally understand what you mean by that. I'm going with the blueberry muffin, but I guess muffins, top of the Dunkin' menu.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I think so. Those may be controversial opinions, but they are our opinions. And let us know your opinions down below based off of everything that you've tried from Dunkin'. What is your favorite Dunkin' menu item? We'd love to hear about it. While you're down there, make sure to hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we will see you again in the next video.